Thank you, doctor, for that lovely talk. I think a lot of clarity, and these are exactly the things that we all did as well. We are open for questions now. We had one question by Manish, doctor. He asked, "Does it make sense to have only 2 meals a day?"
I think, the most important thing is to listen to your body. And sometimes when people tell me that they have only 2 meals a day, they're having only two cooked meals a day, which doesn't talk about the green smoothies and all of that. So it's always better to have less meals, but listen to your body. Don't remain hungry because don't do dieting, right? So I say no more than 5 meals a day. Personally, I have only 3 meals a day. My morning is a green smoothie, 2 glasses of that. My lunch is a big salad and maybe some cooked food or a complete meal salad. And my dinner is sometimes it's just fruit, but it could also be a cooked meal depending on my hunger that day. And I don't eat anything in between those meals. So I wasn't born this way. I was eating all day as well. And it happened over a period of time also because of being very particular that I don't want to eat anything that's not high quality. So I only eat at home. So then I only go home for lunch and dinner. So it automatically happens. You can do that too. So
Dr.
eat, if 2 meals are good for you, have two. If 3 meals and if 5 meals are good for you, that's fine too.
Dr. Jayashree is asking, what are your thoughts on intermittent fasting?
Thank you, Jayashree, for that question. And intermittent fasting is our natural way of being. Imagine if you lived in nature. You can't eat before sunrise and you can't eat after sunset. That is already intermittent fasting, isn't it? Right? So that means you're eating only for 8 hours or 9 or 10 hours, it doesn't matter. But now, because of our artificial lights, we are eating all day long, right? Sometimes we eat too late. Just because we have the lights, we can eat anytime we want. That's what we shouldn't do.
Dr. Minal is asking, which grains should we avoid no matter what? And do legumes and lentils come under the grain category?
No, so legumes and lentils are not grains. And how do we understand this? Imagine if you see green fields of wheat and rice in the village, our mouth doesn't water. These are grains. Even some millets, right? It's not like you should leave all the grains and just keep having millets, but maybe millets are better than wheat and rice. So we need to reduce the grains because this is not instinctively attractive. Increase the vegetables and fruits and raw food. So lentils, imagine if you're on the farm and you see moong growing. You can literally pick it and eat it raw. It tastes delicious. Same with chana and same with all the other lentils and beans when they're growing and they're fresh before they're dry. So these are our food. Plus, if we sprout them, we can eat them raw. You can eat those as much as you like. Now, always choose the dal with the chilka, right? We want to eat whole foods, not refined food.
Dr. Pragya is asking, any courses for managing thyroid issues?
Yes, Pragna, we regularly have a course for thyroid issues that comes on our website.
Bindu is saying doctors say for dry skin infection, fat intake like cow's ghee and olive oil is good.
Oh no. So look, whenever we are thinking about whether we should listen to the doctor or not, we should also think, did their advice get everyone well? Maybe not. I've been to many doctors who are sick themselves, right? So, how do we know what to eat and what not to eat? Did God make it for us? Is oil a man made substance or a God made substance? And of course, it's a man made substance, whether it's olive oil or any oil, right? So, please don't consume any oil.
डॉक्टर श्वेता is asking, क्या रात में फ्रूट्स खा सकते हैं?
अभी हमें रात में तो खाना ही नहीं है क्योंकि after sunset we don't want to eat. So ideally finish your meal at 7 or maybe 8 then you don't need to worry about it. You can definitely have fruit. But shall I tell you the truth? You can even have fruit later than that. Nothing will happen to you. Try it and see.
Dr. Achal is asking, I'm a student. I have a morning lunch at 10 or 11. I have fruits for snacks, and before 8, I have my dinner. We cook dinner from our ghee from our own farm and mustard oil. That's also from our own farm. Is that okay?
So truly, Anshul, ghee is not a food that God made for us, right? Every mammal produces milk only for their young, and in nature, no animal drinks another animal's milk. Like pigs don't drink goat's milk and monkeys don't drink elephant's milk. But we do consume cow's milk and we extract ghee. Ghee is 100% fat. We definitely can't have ghee, and nor can we have any oil that you make. But remember something, you can have the whole product as much as you want.
Dr. Jayashree is saying sunset in the US is at 4 p.m. right now. So, how do you manage your fasting?
Right. So, Jayshree, just imagine that human beings were born in Africa. We've gone all over the world, but we still have to do what we would do if we lived in the place where we were born. Just like if you take a polar bear from the Arctic and put him in Singapore Zoo, you still have to feed him his natural diet, right? So I've seen that people in the more the higher latitudes, they consume their dinner a little earlier. That's good, but you can consume your dinner by 6 or 7 o'clock.
Dr. Gauri Priya is asking, after losing a big chunk of weight, it is now not reducing. What should I do?
So Gauri Priya, I gave you all the causes of excess weight. Can you look into that and see what there fits for you and what you need to change?
Dr. Shweta is asking, green smoothie से intermittent fasting break तो नहीं होता?
क्या intermittent fasting? हाँ,
Break
green
होता है?
smoothie. You can, when you wake up in the morning, when you're going to start consuming, that is the break of the intermittent fasting, whether it's with green smoothie or anything else. But once again, please don't stick to this intermittent fasting. Listen to your body, eat when hungry, and intermittent fasting will automatically happen to you later.
Dr. Parampreet is asking, how can we reverse cyst on knees?
Right. So it has to be understood what is the cause of that cyst. And so I would suggest for that one of our consultations, because the doctor has to see all your reports and what is causing this and then help you get out of it.
Dr. Kripa is asking, if you cannot cook food at home, what food can we eat which is healthy and plant-based?
I mean, why can't you cook at home? So here's what I suggest. If you're living in a hostel or something like that and you don't have the thing to cook, you could get a hot pot, the Instapot. You have an Instapot and you can put in the rice and dal and then vegetables later on and make your own cooked food. And you can also have the salad on the side. So where there's a will, there's always a way.
Okay, Dr. Ojha is asking, should we remove the skin of fruits as most apples are kept with chemicals?
But then you should go for the organic apples, right? We are always going to go for organic.
Archil is asking, I have another concern. I don't use any skin care to avoid chemicals in my body. So which toothpaste, shampoo, skincare should I use?
Okay, so if you want to choose a toothpaste, choose the least harmful. For example, have you ever seen the ingredients on the toothpaste? Choose a toothpaste which writes the ingredients. Like, for example, Vico Vajradanti. You can read the ingredients. Now, that doesn't mean it's totally good because they also have some preservatives or something in it that keeps it in that tube for a long time, even though it's all made from herbs. So, if you can go to our do it yourself section and make your own toothpaste or buy those toothpastes in the market, then you could use those as well. You can get toothpaste made of just amla and haldi and salt or some mixture that helps you clean your teeth and avoids the toothpaste. So you should go to our YouTube channel and see all that.
Dr. V. Shankar is asking, does a glass of herbal tea count as a meal?
No, if it has no calories, it doesn't count. You can have herbal tea all day long, and that's really a great way to lose weight. Drink, drink, you know, herbal tea or water, infused water or something, so that you don't feel hungry. Your stomach is full with water. You can eat less.
Dr. Oja is asking, I have puffy eyes. Can it be cured?
Yes, but we need to find out what is the cause of the puffy eyes. I'm sure that it can be helped.
Geeta is saying, I'm not overweight, but will this diet help me reduce my fibroid size?
Absolutely.
Bindu is saying, how to
And we
tackle
have some testimonials about fibroids on our YouTube
website.
channel as well and website.
Bindu is saying, how can we tackle dry skin?
I would say if your skin is dry, my skin is sometimes dry too. The best is don't use a lot of soap because the soap washes off all the oils that your body has taken pains to produce to make your skin moist and protect your skin. Now, in case once in a while we all need to use soap, right? In case your skin is still dry, then you could use the oils that you would dare to put in your mouth, the ones in the kitchen. Take them to the bathroom and don't use them in the kitchen anymore.
Mm. Dr. Sakshi is asking, which oil can we use for cooking or frying once in a while?
Any cold pressed organic oil. If it's only once in a while, we could. But here's what I would suggest. If you're oil free at home, then once in a while when you eat out, you're not going to get oil free food, then you won't suffer. Otherwise, you may lose weight and then put it back on.
Dr. Hema Mali is asking, I'm 43 years. I don't have hunger. Tried fasting to get hunger, feel, but my sugar level goes down and I feel shivering in the stomach, some shivering in the stomach. Your advice, please.
Okay, when you have any symptom, your body is trying to tell you something. So we have to learn to listen to your body. I can't tell you all the details here because whenever I do a consultation, I combine many things, all the symptoms, all the tests, and the lifestyle, and then give advice. So it's very hard to give the advice straight here.
Okay. Hema is asking, can salad and cooked food be eaten together?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Only fruit should be separate from other meals.
Okay. Sakshi is asking, what about dark circles?
One tip, I don't know what is your cause, but one tip, check your vitamin B12 and make sure that it's in the right range.
Dr. Geeta is saying, lovely presentation. What foods to avoid for psoriasis and hair loss?
Okay, so once again, all these better done with a consultation. But if you just want to look up psoriasis, you can look up on our YouTube channel about autoimmune diseases because psoriasis is an autoimmune disease. Okay. And hair loss, again, it depends on what are you lacking. If you don't want to worry about this, follow these guidelines and I'm sure that you will get well. You will be surprised.
Dr. Jayashree is asking, do you have programs in the US?
Jayashree, I'm going to the US in April and I will have some programs in the California area and in the Washington, D.C., Maryland area. But that's it. You will see them on our website.
And of course, a lot of our programs are online as well.
Absolutely. So you can do the programs from anywhere in the world.
Dr. Oja is asking, can gallbladder stone be dissolved?
Yes, it can, but it also depends on the size of the stone.
Dr. Sakshi is asking, how can you cook without oil?
Oh, that's the main thing that we teach. And so I just want to share now our website and get you going now. Okay. So if you go here, you will see lots of recipes. But if you go to our events section, the whole plant-based basics cooking class teaches you how to cook without oil or dairy. Worth having a look at it.
Is jaggery good? Sakshi's asking.
So you know how you can find out on your own? Jaggery is a refined product. Nature is so wise that where there's lots of sugar, there's lots of fiber, such as in sugarcane. So you can eat all the sugarcane you like if you eat it like this and like this. But if you're going to refine it, then just to have a glass of sugarcane juice requires 3 sticks of sugarcane. But imagine if you were eating, you cannot eat more than this. So we have to eat according to what nature advised.
Okay. All right, doctor, can I just share our upcoming
Yes.
talks, free talks that we're going to be having very soon? Doctor's doing another talk on overcoming digestive disturbances because we have a lot of digestive issues now. That's online. So if you know anybody who's having digestive problems, then please do ask them to attend. This is on Wednesday, 21st February. And we have our very famous and signature program, Salad Revolution. Doctor told you it's good to have salads. You will learn everything that you need to know about how to make salads and how to make dressings, what to add in a salad, what not to add on 24th and 25th of February. As Doctor said, we have a website, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, YouTube. We have loads of programs to help you reach your optimum health. So just want to end with this, that it is health that is our real wealth and not pieces of silver and gold. So please do invest in your time and energy in what really matters.
Okay, thank you, Rena. Thank you, all the other facilitators. That means
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. From all of us at Team Sharan, wishing you and your family super health always.